Hi, this video is about the second song of the new record, and this song is called Leave, and it's a pretty simple tune. It's got 4 bars and 3 chords, and it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for the composed part, and the 3 chords are D major, just the triad, D, A, F sharp, then it's C sharp, sus4, C sharp, G sharp, F sharp, and then it's B sus4, F sharp and E. And we are playing the same pattern on each chord, and the first 2 chords last for 1 bar and the third chord lasts for 2 bars. One more time, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really love those chords. So it's not just some chord progression that I'm playing a solo on. I'm really, this is really an emotional piece of music for me. I don't know why, but I find these chords really touching. And it's probably my favorite tune on the record, I guess. I can't remember exactly when I made this up, but I used it before our recording session. I used it in a video for Vintage Guitar Oldenburg, and I'm doing this guitar demo videos for the shop. Go there every 2 or 3 months, and we're doing a long day of video shooting. So we're doing like 25 guitar videos in one day, and I always prepare a list of ideas with things I could play on the instruments, and most of the ideas of the list are chord progressions. Sometimes I write down a tune that I could play, and sometimes the list just says something like surf music or Bob Dylan. But most of the stuff that I write down are chord progressions, and this was one of them. And I watched the video later, and I liked it so much that I thought, like, I'm going to play that with my band. And the video, it's on the internet. So it's a Fender Jaguar in Sunburst. I can't remember. I think it wasn't an old one. And I played it in a different key and a different style then. I think it was like a Brazilian rhythm thing, something like. Yeah, anyway, I liked it so much that I thought, let's play it with a band, and I was thinking about how can we play this. And Frank, the bass player, and me, we are playing since a long time, and we are friends since a long time. And there's a lot of music that we like, that we have in common, and we both liked and still like, I think, some indie pop music or alternative rock music. So I was listening a lot to Sonic Youth, and they have some of these beautiful guitar picking things going on. And I remember that Frank, he was a big fan of that record when it came out by Radiohead. It was called In Rainbows. And there's a song on the record that's called Weird Fishes that also has this kind of style. And, we played a lot of concerts with a trio, and sometimes in a concert, instead of having the traditional thing going on, like, the bass plays the bass note and the guitar player plays a guitar solo with melodies, we ended up, doing this kind of chord picking. So I thought about doing the chords I had that I loved so much in that style, and we came up with what I just showed you. And we're playing this together, I think, for 4 times on the record, and then I start improvising on the chord changes while Frank continues to play the picking. The way I improvise on the tune is that I mostly think in the tune is in F sharp minor, actually, although there is no F sharp minor chord. If you would add up all these notes from the 3 chords, you would get all the notes of F sharp minor, I think. Well, anyway, so I'm really thinking in F sharp minor instead also of thinking about the chord changes that much, because I have the feeling if you would outline the chord changes in that case, it wouldn't make so much sense, because the bass is playing the chord notes anyway, and also it wouldn't get me the sound that I want to. So I'm really thinking like modal, so just thinking about F sharp minor. And I try to play beautiful melodies, and I try to play some interesting textures, maybe with some chord voicings or with notes that I let ring, to create an atmosphere. It's really a piece that is, I think, actually every music should be about having some atmosphere, but especially in this case, it's really like all about the mood, I think. And if you would ask me, so but I told you I think in F sharp minor, but it's not like Aeolian, because there's one note in Aeolian that I really don't like so much, and it's the flat 6. So in F sharp it would be the D. Although the tune starts with the D chord, I think the note doesn't sound so well when you use it over these chords. So if I had to choose a scale that I could show you when you would ask me what notes can I play, it would be like the Aeolian scale without the flat 6. So it would be like F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, E, and F sharp. And then you could also say it's like the F sharp minor pentatonic, adding the ninth. And I realized that I'm often using this sound. So when you use the pentatonic, you probably get this kind of bluesy feeling pretty fast. Depends also on the way you're playing, of course. But if you add the ninth to the pentatonic, it gets you more into this. It sounds more like pop music. And I think I'm using this choice of notes a lot when it comes to creating that kind of mood. So let me try it. I'm going to loop the chords for you, and then I'm going to improvise on the chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on and so on. It's really one of these chord progressions where I can't stop playing, and where I really get into, I don't know how to explain. And I was using just the notes of that scale, I think, maybe with one or two moments where I played something chromatic, but I would really stay in that kind of mood. So in other tunes, I'm really into, playing some notes that are, maybe a little bit dissonant, or that sound, a little bit wrong or risky. But in this case, I would stay in that kind of vibe. Yeah, I think that's it about it. So thank you very much, and I hope you like the record, and I hope you like this video and can get something out of it. Thanks. Bye bye.